Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Caitlin from Create with Kate. If you haven't checked out my last video, I showed you how to set up my August monthly bullet journal. So I'm gonna have that link down below if you wanna take a peek at it. This video, however, I'm gonna show you what I did to set up my bullet journal. I'm taking more of a minimalistic approach, using some blacks and gray colors in there, shades, not colors. And then showing different spreads like future logs, a memory page, and a page of things I want to check out that maybe you guys would like to recreate. Anyways, let's hop into the video. So I'd like to just start off by sharing the journal that I used to have. It's just a quick flip through. If you'd like something more in depth, let me know in the comments down below. But as you can see, there's some pages I didn't use here, and that's okay. My style was very simplistic at the beginning, as I was a beginner to bullet journaling. I didn't have a lot of color in here. I only highlighted certain things for classes I was taking, and I didn't end up filling all of my mood trackers or gratitude logs as well. So if you are new to bullet journaling, it's okay to take things simple and to add your own style when you feel more comfortable. There's going to be times where you don't feel like completing a spread. For me, it was adding color in March was something that I decided to change. And I even added little quote pages as well. I didn't end up adding a full quote page, however, though, until later in the year. Again, I experimented with color here in April and started actually doodling in my journal. You can see little quote pages and doodles for May as well, but everything is kept relatively simple. This is the first one that I did a quote page in June for Here Comes the Sun, and then did simple doodles as well. This is one spread that I did for a quote page, and I didn't really love it, but it's just something to practice. I really want to stress that if you are a beginner to bullet journaling, welcome to the channel. A lot of my spreads started simple, black and white, then I moved into adding some color, then I added some doodles, and then some quote pages. If you're watching my August Plan With Me video, I did not start there, and it is okay if you are new to illustration or drawing. That's it, let's get into the video. I just unwrapped my 1917 Lloydstrom journal. I love opening new things, it's so satisfying. At the front here, the Lloydstrom's really good. It has a place for you to write your name, a couple index pages. This one is the dotted journal, which I prefer a lot more over their lined journals. It has 2 bookmark pages and then a little stasher at the back, and you can just shove some loose papers in there or something. So to start off, I am taking my Tombow Fudenosuke hard tip pen. Again, everything will be linked in the description box below, but I'm just writing out my name here. I'm now using my Micron 05 pen and drawing out this quote page that says, "The beginning is always today." I think that even though we're not at the beginning of 2020, it's a fresh journal, so a fresh start, and I think this quote captures it perfectly. On the left side of the page here, I am doing a grid spacing. So my grid spacing in this book is 26 by 36 blocks. For this, it helps me to divide my spreads a lot faster when I am creating them. So if I want to know, for example, where halfway is in my book, I would go 13 blocks across and 18 blocks down, and that would give me half of the page either horizontally or vertically, and it helps me create spreads for weeklies, or it helps me also create different quotes that I want to do if I want to know the exact center of the page. I also use other breakdowns like a quarter and thirds. This just helps me as well create different spreads. Moving to the right side of the page is my future log. This is going to be the most tedious page that you can do, but it is so rewarding once it's done. I really recommend that you start it off in pencil. It took me about 3 or 4 times just to get the spacing right, and it's way easier to fix it when you can erase it. So all I'm doing here is writing out every single number for every single month from August till July. And then I'm going back over the Sunday through Saturday with a gray Tombow brush pen, and then for my lettering, August to July, I am using again that Tombow Fudenosuke in a bouncy letter style. Now, if you thought last page was super fun, well, you get to do it all over again if you're following along. So I am writing out August to October on the left side, and then November to January on the right side. This is where I'm going to be writing down any dates that I have coming up in the future. I'm using the Fudenosuke this time instead of the Micron, just to show you guys that both are very versatile in writing up numbers. And I will do again the same thing from February to April on the left side here, and then May to July on the right side. A tip that I talked about in my last video, if you haven't seen it, check it out, I'll link it down below, is when you're drawing straight lines and you don't want to use a ruler, make sure to flip the book towards you and pull your pen towards your body. It helps keep the line straight. And I'm just highlighting the Sunday through Saturday in a gray color. I would like to focus on memories this year, so what I'm doing is dedicating a whole page to memories. I plan to go back and either draw or write something in for every single month that I found was really exciting to do or really made me happy. Then on the right side, I'm doing a quote. It's not about having time, it's about making time. I know I often find myself in the excuse of saying, I just didn't have enough time to do this. But really, I want to prioritize more on making some memories. I have another spread here for YouTube goals and YouTube ideas. So I know this is more generated towards YouTubers, but it's something that other people could use as well. Instead of having it be YouTube goals, you could have personal goals or financial goals and use the same layout. Moving on, I'm doing a sayings that stick and a things to check out page. Specifically, I'd like to check out books, podcasts, musicals, and movies and TV shows. Get creative and get active are things that I talked about in my habit tracking goals this month for August. On this page, I'm just going to write down a whole bunch of different ideas of getting creative and getting active to make sure if I get stumped on one day, I can figure out what I want to do. On the right side, I'm doing a money page. So as a student, I need to keep track of my finances. I want to be aware of what's coming in and out of my account every month. So I just focused on my monthly cost and my monthly income, and then wrote down August to December, what I would like to spend, and then what the reality actually was. The last spread here that I am doing is a walking tracker. So one thing that I want to work on is walking more. I have a Fitbit and it tracks my steps each day, but I'm not hitting those 10,000 steps a day. So that's what my goal is. And from August until the end of the year, that's about 1.5 million steps. So each tick on the line here is a place that I've walked to. So one of it's walking around Lake Ontario, the other one's doing a marathon or a penguin march. I think it'll keep things interesting while I'm trying to accomplish my goal. And last, of course, I'm just finishing it off with a quote, and I use the Dr. Seuss one, "Oh, the places you'll go." And here is an overview of my August 2020 to July 2021 setup. It's minimalistic and easy to complete. Well, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below. If you want to see any other videos from me, make sure to comment on something you'd like to see. I'm planning on doing a lettering video next, so if you guys are interested, let me know down below. I also have my Instagram linked in the description. If you guys do decide to recreate anything, please share it with me. I'd love to see your recreations. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!